afternoon. It's currently 4 o'clock. Sorry, I'm on a, hey Meg, how are you? I'm currently, just woke up from a nap. I was sleeping so hard. I don't know if I ever even got my alarm. I don't know if I ever got my alarm. I know I got my first alarm, but I don't know if I ever got the second one. I don't remember waking up, we'll say that. Like, we're waking up to my alarm at least. It was really sucky in Tupelo earlier. Hi Mike, how are you? Welcome in. It was very bad in Tupelo earlier. I don't know what was going on. Right now it is super busy on Spark. I've literally gotten like 15 different orders. I'm not joking. Like, I've already accepted like 5 orders, but I dropped most of them because they don't really make sense to take. And I'm really far away from my zone, technically. You had some salad, headed out to work. How are you? I'm doing good. I took a nap. I rearranged my room. I took a nap. I had to finish kind of rearranging tonight. But I'm gonna try to work as long as I can tonight. I'm at 64% acceptance rate. I literally got 4 orders from 6:30 to, I don't remember when I got off, 1:30. I got 4 DoorDash orders the entire day. Entire day. One of them which was not in Tupelo. And the 2 orders that I did, I accepted and were for assigned was a $2 order and a $3 order. Hi Mel, hi Allison, hi. God, it's hot. I had to put my air on at the house. I haven't put my air on until, well, I mean at nighttime I do a little bit, but it was so hot. Like when I was moving my desk, and it was hot. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Make sure you like and subscribe. It doesn't really make a difference at this point. Hi. What? I can't pronounce your name. Tiger? You're from the United States? Where are you from? What's going on? I'm about to go back to Tupelo, which is the city I live in. It is not busy. Tupelo or Fulton. It is busy in Amory, but I'm not driving Amory right now. No, absolutely not. You the girl that pretends to eat salads? I don't know if I'm the girl that pretends to eat salads, but I do eat salad every once in a while. I didn't eat salad today though. I did eat Buffalo Wild Wings from last night. You're from Chicago? Well, welcome in. I don't know. Have I been to Chicago? Let me think about it. Have I been to Chicago? So this is a shopping and a pharmacy pickup, but it's still too many items for me. I live in Mississippi. Where are you from? These hidden messages are. Buffalo Wild Wings is awesome. I don't know why I hit that. Oh, I guess it's the F word. I don't know. It is awesome. I like Buffalo Wild Wings a lot. I go there. I haven't gone there as much as I normally do. But I've gone there a couple of times. Germany. Literally the best chicken wings. It is. It definitely is. I didn't like have a plan to go live, but I have to hold myself accountable today. That's like my whole mantra for the rest of the day is I have to hold myself accountable, and I have to work, and I have to give myself motivation to stay. Alright, there we go, finally. To stay motivated. McDonald's does have, McDonald's has wings. Oh, McDonald's having wings. $15 for 14 miles. I'm not doing that. Wish they had those good wings. Wish they had them more. What McDonald's has wings? I've never heard of McDonald's having wings. Maybe this is something that I want to wear. Maybe it's because you're in Germany. They have wings in Germany at McDonald's. I have no idea. Alright, you're on the last nerve. No, I have never tried them. I tried Taco Bell wings once when they had them for like a week. Those were kind of fire. I won't lie. Those were kind of fire. I had them, and I was in Texas when I had them. So it had to have been like 2023 or 2022. I don't remember. They were kind of fired. I won't lie. I kind of missed they didn't continue to do one, but I never heard McDonald's have it once. Okay. On my way to Tupelo. I'm kind of... I should probably turn on her. I also have... Spark, and I need to log in on that when I get over to Tupelo. I'm getting another order. 21.2 miles. Mileage isn't that bad, but the order itself is horrible. Bad and horrible. I don't know, I've never had wings from there. For a little bit. I'm going to I definitely feel a little bit more energized now that I've actually sat and slept. I feel definitely more motivated today. Now we just gotta hopefully get some orders. It's 4 o'clock here, so I don't know how busy it'll be. Seems like it's super busy on Spark. I've gotten like non-stop Spark since I've come online, all the way at my house, and my house is kind of far away. My leg is kind of cramping up over here. How's Jess been? I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to Jess since she kind of left. I don't remember if I spoke to her the day that she, besides when we were on live. I think that was the last time I talked to her. Maybe when we were off live for a little bit after, but I haven't really spoken to her. She's kind of busy. When she goes home, we don't really talk too much unless it's regarding the kids. And I know that she had some stuff planned for Easter and stuff, so yeah, she's back home for now. She'll be back on Monday. And then she'll stay until May 23rd or 24th, I don't remember. And then she's not gonna come back again, unfortunately. We come to a mutual agreement that she has things at home that she needs to deal with. I have things I need to deal with here going into the next school year with moving to a new city or moving to a new place. I just felt like it was more advantageous for her to stay there. And kind of go on with her life. That's kind of how it goes. Okay. It's not a bad thing. We just came to a mutual agreement that it was the better of the two things, that she stays home. She has some stuff going on at home. I'm not gonna really speak on it too much. Her story to tell. But she has a lot of things going on home with her kids, and I just feel like she needs to be home at this point in time. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not that she's never going to work for me again. It's just she's not going to work for me in Mississippi anymore. She will work like more of like a summer type thing or in between, like when to Christmas and Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Mainly she'll just be more of like a transportation type of thing between my family and and whatnot. Woo! These orders today. It is 4 o'clock. We have a couple of hot spots. Some of the crumble is up here. And the other hotspot is Walgreens. So I don't have shopping orders turned on right now. No, we're good. It was just, we were gonna try to do it until, till the end of this year, in December. But it just felt like a lot of things were just in the way of dealing with that, and it just did not seem advantageous for us to do that. So, kind of worked out in a way. Kind of worked out, kind of didn't work out. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you just kind of have to deal with certain things, and sometimes you make plans for things, and sometimes it doesn't always work out the way you wanted it to. And that was how it was with me. It just didn't work out the way we had a plan for, and that's just fine. And you know, a lot of her life kind of came through, and you know, she learned a lot of lessons and whatnot from being on her own, really, for the first time. So it's bittersweet at the end of the day, because I do enjoy Jess being here, but at the end of the day, she has to go on and move on with her family and deal with her situations as well. And so I'm not mad at her over that situation. We just came to a mutual agreement that it would be the best. And sometimes what you have to do in life, sometimes you just have to kind of do what you think is the best at the time. I mean, there was things that I did previously for her, from her being here, and whatnot. So, all right, let me look at these Spark orders now. I going online on Uber. I did. All right, I'm gonna log in on Instacart. Yeah, we gotta do what's best for us, and that's the truth. I do feel really rested, though. I do. I feel extremely rested at this point. What's going on with this phone? Come on. Why are we not? I don't understand. Hold on. It's being really silly. I plan on being a little bit more active on on YouTube. Um, I really do, because I'm trying to kind of go to in like a little bit of a different direction than I thought I was gonna go. Um, I'm trying to do this code. Because my vision when I first started doing YouTube lives, we'll say YouTube lives, because YouTube, when I first started doing YouTube, I was doing it because people were interested, or they felt like they were interested in how much I made. But the thing is I might have an order. Yeah, I'm gonna do this order because I like this address. Yeah, I'm gonna do this order. I like this address, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a DoorDash. I'm used to DoorDash going off all the time, but like lately, I don't know. Like, it seems like it's like never going off anymore. Maybe that's just a thing. But like, it went off yesterday like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off Instacart, because I don't like running Instacart and Spark together, because I feel like sometimes Instacart will give me orders and I'll be like, oh, I want to go do those orders. So it just makes me focus a little bit more. I'm not like stressing myself out. Why are you beeping at me? I done took the order. Why are you beeping at me? I don't know what this person is doing. They're just right behind me and decided to stop. Yeah, it definitely it stresses me out. See, when I lived in Texas, I could multi-app like crazy there, because the Walmart and the Kroger were right next to each other. And I didn't really do very much. So I didn't really do very much shopping orders when I was in Texas. I did a lot of curbside orders, and I would do those two together a lot. And then I got on Shipt, because they do have a Target in Texas where I was at. They don't have a Target yet. They're building a Target here, but it's still like they just laid the dirt down for it, so it's still in the building phase or whatever. Looks like Josh's mom. I wonder if that is Josh's mom. I don't know. Maybe it is. I can't tell. I mean, gonna sit there and just walk in the way. I mean, some people just really irritate me. They're always just like saying stupid things. Anyways. This dude be acting a fool. Whoa. This person's about to hit me. Because they want to go back up. And I'm pretty sure this is handicap parking. Can't tell because they didn't have a handicap plate on. They don't have any license plate at all. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. My vision for YouTube is just to continue to kind of do what I was doing. I am probably going to be, I'm either going to be monetized, or I'm going to, hold on. No, I kind of got distracted. My vision for it is to do it kind of when I want to, in a way. Originally, when I first started doing YouTube, I did it because it was helping me mentally. And then it got to a point where it wasn't helping me mentally. And now it it kind of helps me mentally in a way, but it stresses me out sometimes. I'll see, like, there's a bunch of people who made, like, comments today. I was like, why aren't you live? And I'm just like, sometimes I get, like, really nervous about going live. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I don't make as much money as I was previous to when I first started live streaming. When I first started live streaming, I started live streaming on like January 20th. And you know, the holidays had just started or had just gone away, and so I didn't make as much. Can be overwhelming because Heather's was crazy today. Yeah, and it can get overwhelming with, like, people. Like, because you want to be there for people. And, you know, some people are say, you're my motivation to get up every day. And, you know, when I get up in the morning, sometimes, you know, Heather is my motivation. Our hero is my motivation. But at the end of the day, I have to be my motivation. I can't, like, rely on other people, if that makes sense. That's why I put this as I have to hold myself accountable, because I do. So my vision for YouTube, I guess, went from more for my mental health, more for, like, holding myself accountable. And I have all these goals and all these things in my mind. I need to buy a house. I have basically felt that I don't want to buy a house this year. I thought I did. But after talking to the real estate agent, she basically told me, hey, Junebug, how are you? She basically told me that I need to wait until next summer before I buy a house. She said the housing right now is bad, horrible. I really need to wait for another year when it crashes, because I will get better interest rates. I'm going to get better, you know, they're going to work with me a little bit better if they have more on the market. Because right now, the housing market, people are not selling their house because they don't have a current place where they can move to. Because people are not selling their houses like they used to. I'm about to move to another house in July. So I have all these goals in my mind, and I need to deal with all these goals. So in order for me to do all these goals and have all these goals and pay for certain things, Disney World, pay for vacations, pay for, you know, this, that, and the other, I've got to get my life kind of settled. And I've been doing this for the past couple of months. I've paid off majority of my debt, like credit card debt. I don't have any bills until August. All my bills are paid except for I think there is $600 left for summer that I still have to buy. But I just paid off their camps, my kids' camps, and I need to pay off the rest of my credit card, which is, if I had to guess, it's probably like $1,600. But I've been paying down a lot lately. It's just so busy in here. So that's been my goal. Thank you. That's where my basic goals are right now, is getting myself set up for the future. It's really loud. You got a new job. Okay, so I actually am moving. So in August, I will go from $5,000 guaranteed to about $3,500. I'm actually losing a significant chunk of my earnings. Now I will get some of it back. I'll get about right around $1,000, because I did signed to be a cheerleader at one of the places here. I did competitive cheerleading for a long time. When I was a kid. It's something that I've always wanted to do. And they had an opening. And that starts in August. But that's going to take a little bit away from my gig work. Thank you. So it's just been a lot of stress on that some of that income being taken away and possibly some of my gig work being taken away because I'm going to be coaching at certain days that night. I have to go over here to the other side to get beauty products. Where are the beauty products? Some medicine. Hey, Junebug. So that's where my mental health has been really stressed because I am losing income, but I'm also not paying my nanny anymore. Because she's not going to be working there anymore, so that's an extra $700 that I won't have to pay.
All right, thank you so much.
Anymore. But I also have to go from a house at $700 now to $1,200. So because the place where I want to live is expensive, and because I'm not going to buy a house, and instead I'm going to rent for a year, it makes it even harder. Just personal. Alright. There's so many people here at Walmart right now. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like crowded. Yeah, that's where my mental is right now. Junebug is I am working to pay off so I can put myself in a better position. Like I said, all of my bills are paid until August. I don't know what it on stop. I don't have to. I don't even know what to even substitute for that. It's hyaluronic acid. How do you substitute for that? Okay, woo! So, in the next year, obviously, I'm going to work my butt off every day until August when I get my kids back. Hi, Carl. How are you? Jessica was asking about you the other day because we went live together. When she went back to Texas, she's like, I haven't seen Carl in a long time. I'll have to tell her I heard from you. I know she was kind of concerned the other day, and I said, oh, he's a truck driver. He's probably, doing who knows what. So, that is my goal, kind of, at this point in life. Is just be held accountable. Because at the end of the summer, I have a goal of having an additional $15,000 in my bank account. That was my goal. So I have May, the rest of August and April, May, June, and July. That's 4 months because my kids are going to New Jersey and Texas for the summer. And that's going to give me time to work as much as I can before they come back. Because once they come back, Christopher is going to have to come with me at nighttime on the weekends. Tell her I said hi. Oh no, I hate that. And it's in California, the worst state almost. Have that. Person behind me is annoying me. It's very loud. It makes the most loudest noise. I think this is my third sparkle to take today. So she comes back on Monday, so I'll tell her when I see her again on Monday. Just order her again. The order was pretty simple. Really, honestly, and it's not super far away. Hey, Tax. How are you? Welcome in. How are you doing, Mr. Tax? Alright. How are you doing? I've been good. Actually, I took a nap this afternoon. To be honest. I'm being very honest with you. So I feel refreshed now. Because earlier I was not. I don't have this. You say that in. I don't know. I don't tell you I'm not. Alright. How have you been, Cass? I haven't seen you live in a minute either. I like you live. Well, you've probably been working. I forget. You have like a regular job. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Hey, Jess. I was just talking about you. Carl was in here. Did you see? Jess, I did something to our room today. Well, I'm gonna have to have your opinion. When you come back, if you want me to just move the bed out. Oh, okay, you're fine. You're fine. Or if you just want to keep it the way it is. But I did a whole transformation. We'll just say that. Pineapple, mango, hello. I don't have the name. What? Explanation on what? What do you mean by that? No, I said I moved the room around today. Because when you leave next month, I'll plan on putting your bed in Jacob's room. So I made it easier for me to move it out later on. Because if I go to the 3-2 that I want to, I'm going to put the boys in separate rooms. So they're going to have 2 different beds. Yeah, that's what I just said. I said I moved your bed closer to the door so that when you move out, I can move your bed into Jacob's room. Once you leave. Or when I move out in June and July, the bed is going to be Jacob's bed. They definitely have the Easter people come and cook everything. Deb. How are you? What are you doing? You're in a car, paid. You can't hear me. Sorry. I'll explain it to you later. Basically, your bed and the desk flipped. You're not going to play hard. This is the worst order right here, but I can do that right now. Doing good. Hard boiling for double eggs. When you do Spark, you get paid only on the one card, right? No. You can be paid direct deposit now. You just have to go in there, but I know that for some reason the banks are kind of finished on there. Like I couldn't add Cadence Bank, which is the bank I use personally. I couldn't add that. I had to go and use my Capital One bank. So like, I kept saying it couldn't do it, and I've DoorDash did that this morning with my money because I went to transfer it out of my card, and it said the same thing. It said like it couldn't transfer or something. I don't know. Put the stuff in the cart. Up. Can't add your debit. No, it has to be direct deposit or one card. I don't know if you can transfer it from one card there. I don't know. I don't have one. I can't do that, sir. I'm busy. But I know that it has to be a bank account. I'll pause. Alright. Going over here now. Alright. No, they don't do debit cards. Put that right there. Okay. I'm gonna go and figure this address out. Well, I know where it's at, but still. It is hot. Is it hot where you guys are? It is really hot. I'll have to see how much The temperature was 84 earlier when Austin, David was live. Because I told him it was 84 degrees. Let's see how hot it is right now. It feels so much hot over here. It's probably not as hot as Texas, but he said it was cooler there. Whatever temperature he said, it was cooler. It's 85 degrees. Alright, I'm going to South Hello. I'm going to go ahead and put my shopping on, because when I go back I'll kind of be close to Dollar General over there if I can. I'm not platinum because I literally haven't gotten any DoorDash orders. Like, it's kind of crazy because yesterday I got a lot of DoorDash orders, but today, no. No DoorDash orders today. Oh. Yeah, you just get your routing number and account number. That's how I had to do it. But like I said, like if it's like a local bank, like the one that I have normally, they like straight up wouldn't take it. Like I put it in there and it kept saying invalid, so I had to use my Capital One account, which I had to use my Capital One account for DoorDash this morning because it wouldn't do it either. I don't know if there's like a situation. I'm not sure. But some people's children. But yes. Deb, did you do any deliveries today? I'm pretty sure you said that you do family stuff on Saturday. I don't remember if you do deliveries. Maybe you only do deliveries during the weekdays. You didn't work today. Good. Oh, that sounds good. Only on the weekdays. Gotcha. I try to work every day. I don't know. Lately, it's just been really hard on me. Easter Sunday. Is everybody gonna go to Sunday church tomorrow? I'm not going to church tomorrow, but I wonder if everybody else is going to. I know some people go on Easter and like Christmas. Deb, actually. I I was too when I was a kid, and it made me resent church very much. So there's other things that went with that too, but for the most part, that's my biggest thing about church is that I literally do resent it. I resent going or being forced to go. And there's other things that happen to me as well, but I don't go to church for that reason. I don't like to be told what to do, and I've always been kind of like that. I don't like being told what to do. Like, don't tell me what to do. Let me figure it out myself kind of personality. That's just kind of how I deal with things. Hey, Meg, how are you? It's just hard sometimes when I think about church. I want to have like the positive memories and like the positive interactions from church, but I don't have that. I went to like a very evangelical church, and I don't really want to talk about religious trauma too much, but that's how much I felt really about when I got there. It's not that I don't like have a relationship with God, and it's complicated in my opinion, but it's just harder because I don't have a good connotation or a good memory from church. Like, I wish I did, because I see a lot of people like will go and find a community at church, but I never found a community at church. I found hypocritical people at church. I never fit in. He was baptized Lutheran. The thing is, I didn't get baptized for like ever, because I didn't want to. I don't even remember when I got baptized. I was probably like 15 or 16. I don't remember. I went to church like my whole life, but I didn't want to get baptized. And it's not really the fact of not wanting to get baptized. It was more of the fact I didn't want some man touching me. That's just kind of how it was. And in my churches, women were not allowed to like serve or be a leader in any capacity besides like children's church and stuff like that, like Sunday school teachers and like that, but they couldn't like lead. They couldn't be like pastors. They couldn't be like song leaders. They couldn't be like, the only thing they could possibly be is like over the children's program. That's about the only thing. They weren't like allowed to like talk at the pulpit. Like, it was just like really, you know what I'm saying. Let me go get this dropped off. not doing this order. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of that order. So, I don't know. I just have a lot of opinions. And I'm not one to sit down, be quiet. About certain situations, so they don't really like me at churches. Because if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm not gonna subscribe to it, I guess you could say. See, my ex-friend was a Jehovah's Witness, and she was an ex-Jehovah's Witness. And even though she had left the church, she still, in a way, had the mentality on like that. And so it was really hard to relate to somebody who grew up Jehovah's Witness and then left the church on bad terms due to her husband. I guess he was like excommunicated. I don't know what they call that when you're not allowed to go to church until you do something. I don't know. Anyway, so she wasn't necessarily excommunicated, but she wasn't welcomed, I guess you could say. I feel like that's just crazy. You know, the church is supposed to welcome you. I just don't get those feelings. You hate peeling eggs, so do I. With a passion, actually. With a passion. I hate peeling eggs. I don't even like to do boiled eggs because I mess them up every time. I try my best, but no matter how many minutes I boil them, no matter how many times I try to do it correctly, it just doesn't work for me. And you have to warm them up and then put them in ice water. It's just too many steps for me. Yeah, it's like the Amish. They shun you. They shun very yeah. And she kind of moved to into Huntsville, away from where she was previously. She kind of went away from that to get away from the church. She never celebrated a birthday. I remember she was one of the people that I used to go to mommy coffee on Wednesdays or whatever we used to do when I was in Texas. I would go out to coffee with a bunch of moms in a mom group for years. Anyway, she was one of the people I would go do coffee with, and her birthday is in January. Anyways, for her very first birthday, or maybe it was her second or third birthday, I don't remember, but we decided to throw her a birthday party. She never had a birthday party before. And so we decided to throw her a birthday party. I got her a card. I didn't think about this before, because I never really think about it before. And she opened it and she's like, "It's my first birthday card ever." And it really warms my heart at the time, because I was like, man, I don't remember how old she was. She's probably 30, in her 30s, okay? And I gave her her very first birthday card. And I helped her she had 2 kids. One was born in May. One was born in November. Hey Tawny, how are you? One was born in May, one was born in November. And her son was in May. And her son was pretty close to my kids' age. And she had a younger daughter. Anyways, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome. Hi from Mississippi. Anyways, she had, I gave her kids their very first birthday presents, and I helped her like set up her son's birthday party. She didn't have one for her daughter. She allowed her to have gifts, but she didn't have an actual birthday party. Anyways, but she still had the mentality of like a Jehovah's Witness on a lot of levels, because things happened that she didn't agree with based on her religious principles or whatever, and we just stopped being friends based on that. And it kind of sucks because like now looking back, it kind of really sucked, because like I really like tried really hard. I live in the same neighborhood. Well, I've known her for years and years. I just never really like went over there, but I would go over to her house and we would talk and all kinds of stuff. It opened my eyes on how people can just be very hypocritical, because what happened with me is something she previously did as well. Hi Eric, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome in. I guess it got fixed, your little glitch, because I know you've been saying that you can comment in my chat. I can see you now. Anyways, but I kind of moved on from the whole situation and whatnot. You're making good money. People are being nice to you. What do you mean people are being nice to me? Like customers? DoorDash hasn't been nice to me. I'll say that. DoorDash hasn't even given me an order. Pretty much all day. I'm not doing the order. DoorDash hasn't given me an order pretty much at all. Like, I have oops, I didn't mean to put it on pause. I have like a 64% acceptance rate, and I still like have no orders whatsoever. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the customer's been okay for the most part. I got my acceptance rate up really high, and I haven't had any issues really with anybody on the apps, at least. I'm back at Walmart. I don't know what's going on with DoorDash, but I've literally they will not send me orders. I don't know what's going on with it. I literally have been on all day, and I've only gotten 4 orders the whole day. Now, granted, I did get off at 1:30 and I didn't get back until 4, so I did take a few hours off, but DoorDash has been really sucky. Really sucky. Let's see. At 10,818, pretty much ever since I've gotten platinum, it's like completely changed. I don't get Chick-fil-A orders anymore, and those are like what I get in the morning, like every day. So those Easter weekend, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I went home and took a nap, and I rearranged my house, well, my room rather. So I don't know, like I literally have, I don't know if you can see, but I literally have 64% acceptance rate, and I still cannot get orders. Granted, I did turn off my shopping offers, because I just feel like I don't get really good offers, shopping wise. Sorry, that was I was looking at something that was funny. All right, y'all. All right, I'm getting a Spark order. You turned it off. Yeah, I turned it off too. It didn't even make sense to it. All right, let me see if this thing will work now. My Spark has been acting up all day today. Here we go. $11 for 9.3 miles. DoorDash, or sorry, Spark, what are you doing to me? Why are you doing this to me? We're looking forward to the draft to leave for Cowboys. I'm hoping we get some good players. Me too, because lately, I've only been a Cowboys fan for 2 years. I'll be honest with you on that. And lately, these last 2 years have been so disappointing. I have to be very honest with you. I'm very disappointed. I am definitely looking forward to the draft. And I'm definitely looking forward to the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl this year. Next year. I don't care what anybody has to say about it either. I really don't care. What's going on? All these orders are just complete garbaggio. I don't know. We'll see if I go live or not. I haven't decided. I do have some bunny ears. And everything, but I don't know, after today I feel like, what's the point? Just kidding. I don't know. I'm at 39% on Spark. Still can't get an order. Not a decent one, at least. You turn on Instacart. Probably nothing on there either. Thank you for stopping in, though. I appreciate it. Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head. What is with these orders today? They just will not stop. They're horrible. Alright. Give me 3 orders on Instacart. 5 for 6, 12 for 10, and 43 for 34 miles. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Thinking about going south. I don't know. I'm gonna sit over by Outback Steakhouse. So thanks for watching. No horrible orders over here. I don't know what to do. They're sending me orders from all over Tupelo. Alright. Oh, they finally gave me a DoorDash order and it's horrible. Horrible. I have to take it. I don't know if I'll do it just yet. We'll see. It's a soup. 2 soups. Looks like it's gonna rain. Look at that. Dang it. That's not what I meant to do.